I'm not only listening to like the songwriting, but also the vocal technique, and there's like so much going on. Kia ora and welcome. My name is ZoeStibi and I'm a vocal coach with over 18 years of experience in teaching people like yourself how to sing. Today's video is going to be with Halsey at the VMAs. She's an incredible singer and I don't really feel like she gets enough credit for the fact that she's just got this most fabulous voice. I'm going to help you understand what she's doing with her vocal technique. Let's get straight to it.
2, 1.
I'm caught up in the everyday trend, tied up by invisible thread, walking down a razor thin edge, and I wake up tired, think I'm better off dead. Been a few months since I crossed over state lines, talked to my mom, fake smiles on FaceTime, all night till I can't walk a straight line, feel so low but I'm high at the same time. I can't keep my feet on the ground, and I'm nervous what you'll think of me now.
Has Halsey gone in a completely different direction? Because I'm getting like Avril Lavigne kind of vibes from this. And it's been a while since I've listened to Halsey, so let me know down in the comments if she's like completely changed her music. But she's the most fabulous singer and she's got a very recognizable voice, right? Very similar though to Ellie Goulding in the fact that you hear that sort of slight rasp in the chest voice. And I think that that's actually created by not very good vocal fold closure in the chest voice quality. We'll go into why a little bit later, because I'm sure it'll come up again, but like an increase in the breath pressure. Let's just have a look at that because we'll know if it is because she will breathe more often, because the more breath we're using in the sound, the more we need to breathe in. Seems a bit obvious, right?
I'm caught up in the everyday trend, tied up by invisible thread, walking down a razor thin edge, and I wake up tired, think I'm better off dead. Been a few months since I crossed over state lines, talked to my mom, fake smiles on FaceTime, all night till I can't walk a straight line, feel so low but I'm high at the same time. I can't keep my feet.
So this is definitely an effect that she's using, because otherwise, to be honest, she wouldn't have had the career that she'd had if this was a sort of dangerous sound. I hate the word dangerous when it comes to vocal technique, but we've got this down in a straight line. As I say, I think it's a little bit more of this false vocal fold action there, increase in the breath flow, and we're getting this short, sharp, high breath, down in a straight line, and we need that with that type of sound because we need a little bit more of this pressure underneath the vocal folds rather than going and breathing low. We would lose a lot of the tension that we need here in the throat. And I know a lot of people talk about like, don't have tension in the throat, but like that's bullshit. Like we sometimes do have to have tension in the throat. It's about adjusting the volume that we're using according to our own like physical bodies. We'll talk about why it disappears when she sings louder in the next break.
High at the same time, I can't keep my feet on the ground, and I'm nervous what you'll think of me now. I'm hoping that someone comes around and helps me figure it out. I think that I should try to kill my ego, 'cause if I don't, my ego might kill me. I'm all grown up but somehow lately I'm acting like a baby. I'm really not as happy as I seem. Still a little kid that can't make friends, wanna be invited but I won't accept.
She's the most fantastic, like real songwriter, isn't she? She writes about what's going on in her life and you feel like she's just this open book. But we've definitely got, you know, I said, why does it disappear when she's singing higher in the range? And that's due to a couple of reasons. Firstly, volume will help to really kick in the true vocal folds. Secondly, because she's just a very well-trained singer, so she's decided that's what she wants to do. And also thirdly, because actually when we're going further up in the range, we can do less in order to create that kind of rocky sound. So, but if you're interested in learning about how to create better vocal fold contact anywhere in your range, which is what she's doing as she's going higher, and now into the second verse as well, check out my free 5-day challenge to find your chest voice, which is available in the description below, because we'll talk about why that's important after the second verse, because you can really hear a lot of that kind of that scratch, the constriction is gone.
Still a little kid that can't make friends. Wanna be invited but I won't attend. I've been having bad dreams, my career could end, cause I slip up when I should've played pretend. Turned 18 and I left the city. I said I wanna be cool, I don't wanna be pretty. Voices all came crashing down and said you're too nice to run this town. I can't keep my feet on the ground, and I'm nervous what you'll think of me now. I'm hoping that someone comes around.
So like I'm not only listening to like the songwriting, but also the vocal technique, and there's like so much going on. Loving this 90s flair, garage band kind of feel. So when she's gone into that second verse, you can hear there's decidedly less what I like to call crackle or constriction, strain, that kind of da-na-da-na-na-na-na-na in the sound. And I'm like, whatever, like she still sounds like Halsey. But that's also because we've got the vocal folds, the true vocal folds are actually touching there. And that's what's so important, is that you can be able to switch between the two of them. Because when you're not feeling very well, you're not going to be able to access as much of that constriction as when you're feeling absolutely fine and 100% healthy. So when she's gone into the second verse, da 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 da, she's got a thicker vocal fold closure, less breath going through the sound, and you can hear that da da da. She's got a little bit of the that little growl coming in there. That's the arytenoids or the arytenoids, depending on where you are, rocking together. They're the cartilages that kind of open and close the vocal folds. And they're like joysticks. They can move around like my wrists, and they knock together to create that. We'll talk about how you can do that in the next one, because she's doing it as she's going higher as well. Loving the sound from Halsey. Honestly, she's so fantastic. That bass player looks like the bass player from Maneskin. That is the bass player from Maneskin, isn't it? I just had a quick look at the comments. Looks so, I really feel like that's the bass. Let me know down in the comments if that's her. So when we've got this sound that she's going, and she's gone into this bridge section, and you can hear there's like hardly any crackle whatsoever. That's when you're taking the larynx higher, thicker vocal folds. It's very much a spoken on pitch kind of sound. And there's no vibrato in the sound. And that's really important in this sort of song, in this style of music. Even like punk, pop punk, we tend to take away a lot of the vibrato. And if you want to learn how to do that, then check out my Find Your Chest Voice challenge, because I'll teach you exactly how to do that with your own voice, with your own vocal range, and how to find that position. Let's just go back to this bridge section, because we're noticing that she's got a lot more work going on here in the throat.
I'm way too nice and too forgiving. I wanna go back to the beginning when it all felt right. A rooftop lower east side, I'm singing. Didn't give a f if I was winning. It's all done now, so who am I kidding? I'm doing way worse than I'm admitting.
Wow, what a fantastic performance there from Halsey. And did you hear that she did use that like little bit of constriction coming in there to the, what did she actually just say? Yeah, but nothing as it seems. So what we're doing there, I mean, it wasn't quite a growl, but when we're bringing in growl, we're releasing the pressure. And growl is not actually created on a note. Well, I mean, that's the way that I teach. So we're releasing this into the pitch. And when we think about cookies, rather than thinking about and doing it on a particular pitch, we're going to allow all of that tension to come out to then kind of come into the tension on the actual pitch itself. We've also got to look at what we can do when we're singing, like with our voices, when we're singing one song versus an entire concert of songs. So when we're singing one song like she is here, then she can probably push a little bit more than if she's, well, not probably, you can definitely push a little bit more vocally because you don't have to sing for 2.5 hours. So there's always a really huge difference between these one-off performances and their actual tours. And you might even find that some artists even take the pitch of their songs down when they're touring because they're just too challenging to sing the entire catalog of their music or the entire 2.5 hours of their show at that level that they record their songs at. But I'm saying well done, that's amazing, but like I'm so sorry to hear that Halsey's not doing very well. That's the whole point of the song. And that sounds, yeah, I mean, she's performing, but at the same time, I think we can't assume that someone's doing really well just because they're up on stage like that and that's what she's singing about. So if you're not feeling well and you're not feeling like you're comfortable in your own skin or you're not doing very well, then I really encourage you to reach out to a professional, reach out to a friend, a family member, because I know that's really helped me with my depression. And I would want the same for you. I started seeing a therapist about 6 years ago, and now I have monthly catch-ups with a coach, which has just really, really helped me in my personal life and in my professional life. And especially as a singer, I think we really need to make sure that we look after ourselves up here and this industry, and also the whole being a singer thing is more challenging than a lot of people like to let on about. But if you're looking for a community of people who are there to support you, and that's what I built the Vocal Academy to do exactly. It's my online singing school. Check out the link in the description below because I'm here for you to be your support system. We're here for you to be your support system, as well as, teach you how to sing with weekly singing lessons available, as well as getting feedback from myself on your singing. Halsey, that was amazing. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button. Halsey's up here. I teach singing full time and I absolutely love it, but I also love spending time with you here on YouTube, and it does help me. Your subscription, it really does help me to grow this channel so that I can reach more people to help them with their vocal technique for free. Happy singing. Anyone can learn to sing. You just have to have the tools to learn how to do it, and that's what I'm here for. Have an awesome rest of your day. Happy practicing. Ka kite anō.